Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Michael Wacha, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Up high, 2-1 now. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And there's a base hit on the line. And now the Angels will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
Batting second, center field number 20.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. From the belt, the pitch. That's a fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Cox gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Lee. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two-0 count, the pitch outside. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Fowler looking up. Off the rocks and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Batting fourth.
In now, number 3.
Number 3.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 10 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ethier's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth. First baseman. Number 30.
Now at the plate, number 30, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting sixth. Second baseman. Andy Ibanez.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Waka a check at first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball,
2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Therefore it is Ibar. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Anaheim. It's now 2-0 Houston. Hunter Harvey, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here's Eric Ibar now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now, as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot baseball recently.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half, as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So coming to the plate, Dale Corley. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches, because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Ibar rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Corley stands at second with no outs. Shot down the first baseline, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here, and if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Into the box now, Raul Cedeno, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He comes in at 262 on the year, 6 home runs and 25 driven in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
3-1. No one out with a runner at second. Little dribbler down the line. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Yeah, you know, I'm excited to watch Andre Ethier swing the bat. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Next will be the designated hitter, Vargas. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. From the stretch. Curveball that time, not even close. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 1-1 home. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate is Andre Ethier as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 3 homers and 16 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Backhanded. And a gorgeous flip to second. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a man left. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. The Halos lead this one 3-2. Here's Albert now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Albert Pujols.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Pujols has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, David Lee, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Pujols at third with nobody out. looking for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus on outfielder Dexter Fowler, a former World Series champ, an igniter on offense that can hit anywhere in the order and can handle himself in the middle of the diamond in center field, that premium position where you need him to be the captain. Dexter definitely fits that mold.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
The 1-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ibar is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Riding in once again, Gary Cox, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So far this season, Cox comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. 0-1, here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Three-two pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch on its way. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Set to get his evening at the plate started, George Howard. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Ball 1.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now for L.A. Ivan De Jesus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is taken. Ball 3. There's Eric Ibar. He'll be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
The shortstop, number 2, Eric.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping in now, Eric Ibar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Ibar playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Eric Ibar becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box, Dale Corley, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. De Jesus, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes a called strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Settling in now, number 70, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Michael Lee.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Into the box now, number 30, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Missed with a breaking ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Andy Ibanez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Another full count pitch home. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. They're down 3-2. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dexter Fowler.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Raul Cedeno. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vargas looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Angels.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Albert now.
Leading off for the Astros, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
Standing in now, David Lee.
Lee.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As he hits one on a line to left field. Ethier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Ready for another chance? George, he'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Ivan DeJesus. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And that's going to land foul. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and a couple RBIs. 0-1, here's the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Here's Eric Ibar now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Harvey is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Angels go down 1-2-3. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 68.
Now at the plate, number 70 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 70.
First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bowden is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready once again, number 3. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. To 1-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Halfway home, tied at 3. Digging in once again, Dale Morley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Dale Morley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
The center field number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
In now for the Angels, Raul Cedeno. Has a look, now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cedeno hits a little over the 270 mark. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Vargas will be next. Corley, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Stepping in now, Vargas. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Drilled on the ground is short. Scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Angels strand 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Striding in once again, number 30. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. Ibar has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Ready for another shot now, Andy Ibanez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Two and 0 now. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Bowden going back at the track, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols, chopped weakly to the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Digging in once again, David Lee is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Here it comes. 1-0. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Three and 1 to him now. Pujols stands at second with 2 gone. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. From the stretch, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion, catcher Joe Mauer. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. The 1-2.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Left fielder, Andre Ethier.
First offering on its way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Miguel Montero waits on deck. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the sixth.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Miguel Montero. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box now, George out. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready once again, Ivan DeJesus. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds it 3-3. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Brian Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Brian Shaw.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Shaw, a 6'1" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's the strike.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Ibar with the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 70.
Digging in to try it again. Number 70. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Michael Lee will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, number 3. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ethier is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 30.
Ready for another chance. Number 30, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1. Lee at second with 2 down. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ethier's there. And that ends the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. In now for the Angels, Dale Corley, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. 2. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 19.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Three and 1 now. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Raul Cedeno, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First delivery to him on the way.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Now the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Now pitching for the Astros.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Andre Ethier will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. With runners in scoring position this season, Ethier is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Montero. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Good work there out of the Houston pen. 8th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 4-3. Cole Perkins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
25, Cole Perkins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andy Ibanez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Now another 0-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The next 0-2 is laid off of down and in.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Now the Astros designated hitter, Albert Pujols. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Took something off the curveball there. 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Perkins features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Popped him up. De Jesus moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, David Lee.
Striding into the box, David Lee. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. Joe Mauer would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next up for the Astros, Joe Mauer hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. A little roller toward the hole. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 27, Eddie Farmer.
Gerard Dyson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Dyson is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Nope.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in, Ivan DeJesus. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. DeJesus is retired. 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's Eric Ibar now. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Score holds at 4-3. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. Gerard Dyson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Right field, number 1.
Heath Hembry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th Gary Cox, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Backs him off the plate. The slider that nearly got him.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ibar is under it. 1 down.
Now back.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, number 70, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Making his way to the plate, Michael Lee, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Lee is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, number 3. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Standing in now, number 30. Ball one to start the at-bat. Two out with the man at first. That misses. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels 3. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Striding in, Dale Corley. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Number 31.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Lee is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Chapman, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out toward shallow right. Lee is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Raul Cedeno.
Digging in and looking for more, Raul Cedeno. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Wow, that run at the top of the ninth is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
Now batting, number 19.
Into the box now, Vargas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Chapman's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Andre Ethier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Green 1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Angels down to their last strike. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Houston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Hunter Harvey earned his 5th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.